The Cold War started in 1947, following the end of the Second World War and the surrender of Nazis in 1945. This was between the USA and the USSR. This period lasted for 45 years. The Cold War was waged on political, economic, and propaganda fronts and had only limited resources to weapons. The Korean War began in 1950 through 1953, when the North Korean Communist Army invaded South Korea. North Korea, armed with Soviet tanks, quickly overran South Korea. The United States then came to South Korea for help. Back in the 1950s, many people lived in the suburbs that are close to cities. They were made for people that worked in the cities but maybe didn't want to necessarily live in the cities. Suburbs were mostly outside the city limits with roads leading to the city. The Red Scare is the promotion of widespread fear of the potential rise of communism. The time period of the Red Scare was between 1950 and 1954. Some of the causes and effects of the Red Scare are the Korean War, the Iron Curtain, Americans spying for the Soviet Union, the trial of Ethel and Julius Rosenberg, and fascism in Italy. The Red Scare was during the Cold War between the Soviet Union and the United States, which intensified in the late 1940s and early 1950s. Communists were often referred to as Reds for their red Soviet flag. The 1950s was very big for its entertainment. Sports was very popular, and so was music due to Elvis. There were many new theaters coming out during the 1950s. The question is, what did people do for fun in the 1950s? People enjoyed going to local dance establishments, movie theaters, and skating rinks. Or they would gather to go see movies or TV shows. The space race was a battle between two Cold War adversaries, the Soviet Union and the United States, to achieve superior spaceflight capability, which is when the United States came on top.